just do not know what to do. But I can express my opinion, and you can agree or disagree. Thailand, I read your comments, and yes, you deserve better. In fact, we all deserve better. So I never plan on making another one of this video, especially after the ceasefire is agreed and the bloodshed has ended. But it's really hard to keep my emotion seeing what's happening behind me. Behind me of the projector screen shows a live video, taken live just to be clear, by Cambodian civilians, and you just have to watch for yourself. Did you hear what they said in the video? They told each other to just do a live video, to just capture the video so the world, international media would believe them. That is not staging, that is not preparations of speech. That is literal frustrations seeing Thai soldiers coming into Cambodians' territory in a Cambodian villages, kicking them away and putting barbed wires. I was so mad seeing this. Now imagine how angry the villagers are and how angry the soldiers are. But they know we can't use force, even if it is within our territory, because we're a smaller country and we cannot fall into their traps or provocations. Now, how am I supposed to stay calm after seeing this? But I will stay calm, and I want to ask you a very simple question. Is this the picture of peace you're seeing? Or are these tools for the continuation of conflicts? While your government is out there saying that you agree to the ceasefire, but at the same time, your military are throwing accusations in Cambodia for planting landmines, at first for violating ceasefire, and kept on repeating the headlines over and over and over again, and then doing things like this, putting barbed wires. And this is not the first time, by the way. On the 4th, the 5th and the 6th, there was a similar incident where barbed wires were put, and then Thai military spokesperson said that, oh, we didn't put any barbed wires. And then on the following day, they said, we did put barbed wires, but it is within our territory. Huh? And on the next day, they remove all the barbed wires. What a shambolic statement. In Cambodia, we call that galagalot, meaning that you go back and forth with what you're saying. And I saw a news site from Thai's media saying that civilians in Thai provinces are evacuating because they fear Cambodians' attack. And the reason why they fear is because Thai military has been posting the accusation of Cambodian putting landmines. These people living at the borders, they are not very media educated from both sides. So when your government, or should I say when your military, are posting statements like Cambodia put landmines, they evacuated at night in fear of Cambodians' attack. From what? From the unverified claims of Cambodian putting landmines. And everybody knows that Cambodia has a lot of legacy landmines, and Cambodia has so much activities related to demining. Oh, and I forgot to mention one more thing. So Thailand has been making a lot of accusations that Cambodia committed war crime, planted landmines, but provided no evidence whatsoever. But Thai's military never seems to care about the actions that were taken toward Cambodian civilians. For example, in regards to cluster munitions, Cambodia called for Human Rights Watch to document the evidence on the use of it, and Cambodia called for other independent investigations. And it's not just cluster munition, it's also another matter as well. And so I just want to point this out because at the end of the day, truth requires action and not just headlines and accusations. And if you think that Cambodia were the one who planted the landmines without any verification whatsoever, then I don't have anything to say to you other than I genuinely feel bad for you. But on that topic, Thai citizens, I do want to point out that your military have accused Cambodians many times of planted landmines. And now people, and not just me, many people are seeing the patterns. You say Cambodian planted the landmines. Guess what happened next? Your government uses international law, saying provoking words like, we have the right to self-defense, according to international law. When in reality, you know it's not true if you do research. A landmine accident does not justify the right to self-defense, and your military knows that. But they use it anyway, and in my opinion, it is so that they look good in front of Thai civilians who do not care to do research in depth into this topic. And if Thailand does conduct a self-defense because Cambodia planted landmines, they must prove the landmine is planted by Cambodians. And so far, as a Thai citizen, you can ask yourself, has your military provided the proof, the truth that you deserve? Answer the question. Are you satisfied with what they have provided to the international stage? Or have all the statements they have made just to appeal to the public in Thailand, but not to the international media? Just take a moment and think. And as an update to the barbed wire situations, Cambodian literally have observer at the border to observe the entire things as evidence, to inspect it. And that is called effort. I'm not saying that we are perfect or anything, but I just want you to question yourself. Like, seriously, are you satisfied with what your military has done for you in terms of providing the truth? Or are you just hearing statements but with no fruitful results? You can blame me, you can curse me, you can say all the bad things in the comments, fine. But let me tell you how I see it honestly. In my opinion, Thailand on paper has good economy, has a lot of military budget when compared to Cambodia. But all of these theatrical performances, these accusations, these headlines being produced many times a day, these are things, in my opinion, that make Thailand looks like an absolute buffoon. And it's being shown not only to Cambodian, not only to some citizens commenting on my video, and even an embarrassment to ASEAN, an embarrassment to international media. Because you know what? Making accusations with no verification is just inviting people to make a fool out of you. And we can already see it in headlines from international media. International medias are now reporting Thailand's statement with very careful words such as allegedly, or Thailand say this, Thailand claim that. Whereas before, when Thailand make a statement, a lot of the media almost reported the statement exactly as it was reported from Thailand. But now, we have words like allegedly, we have words like Thailand say this, Thailand say that. That is called losing trust. And so, Thailand, I don't know, mate. I just do not know what to do. But I can express my opinion, and you can agree or disagree. Here's how I see it. We have two sides, and one side, the military, I stress on the word military, they produce a lot of statements with accusations, provoking, making unverified claims. And so you have to ask, are all of these actions by Thai's military actions that include efforts to show the truth to the world, that Thailand is a nation who wants peace, that Thailand is a nation that represents A, B, or C? Or are these statements made only to rally support from Thai nationalists and ultra-nationalists? That is my opinion. That is how I see it. Because to produce so many headlines with unverified claims, you got to understand that it should look weird, but you still do it anyway. And that is my conclusion to what Thai's military is doing. They are playing their own battlefield where it's not about producing facts to Thai citizens that they deserve and to the world that ASEANs and everyone deserve, but to rather rally support so that the system would not collapse. Feel free to disagree. And I believe in this scenario, with all of these provocation, putting barbed wires, they are all acts to persuade Cambodia, or should I say provoke Cambodia to use military force as well. But I guess Cambodia has learned from the past. And we won't bite to all of these scams and shambles that Thai military is performing. So Thailand, whether you like it or not, I certainly think that you deserve more than this. And the people of ASEAN deserve better image than this. Okay, I am finally back home, and as I was driving my motorbike home, I was just thinking, like, what would be the incentive for Thai government to produce so much accusations and headlines unverified, just to be clear, in such a short amount of time? What would be the incentive? And in my opinion, I think it's a tactic used by many politicians and governments around the world, not just in Southeast Asia, to take powers away from the truth, to take powers away from reality, and to make truth and reality reduce it to just a position and to just a statement. Because at the end of the day, with all of these statements, accusations, it's all a mirage to gather support from its civilians, to force the civilians, especially nationalists and ultra-nationalists, to force them to pick a side. That is my belief. Now that is one position. However, I do strongly believe that we are now in a society, in a world where stories and history is not written by the victors anymore, especially not by Thailand. I feel like very soon it's going to backfire. Either it is from their own civilians exposing their lies, or it's from international media losing the trust in Thailand, as we have seen today. With that said, that is the reason why I don't want to make any kind of this video. However, if Thailand decided to make accusations and then ram it up to somehow Cambodia launching the attack first again, like July, whereby they blame Cambodia for the landmines, and then they keep repeating the narrative, and then they use the ideas of we're going to activate the right to self-defense, and then somehow we were the one who launched the attack first. I fear that. And if they decide to do that again, which I hope they don't do that, because their civilians, quite frankly, deserve a lot more than this. But if they decide to do that, I'll make more videos on it. But that topic aside, I'm currently working on another bigger topic, which I started working ever since my last project. It's gonna take maybe a month or 2 months, let's see. But it's gonna be I would say a worthwhile video to wait for. So yeah, I won't be posting much videos on YouTube or Facebook, but I'll be releasing posts regarding my opinions if this conflict continues, which I hope again does not, because nobody deserves war and nobody deserves to be a pawn in a political games. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video, for all your amazing support, like genuinely. And yeah, thank you to everyone who reached out to me personally as well. Thai netizens, Cambodians, and people from America and France. Thank you so much. And yeah, with that being said, I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye and peace.